Hello everyone, my name is Peyton and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be making the 8th painting in my retro slasher series, and here we go. So first I started off with thumbnails because I didn't really know what I wanted to do for this illustration. I mean, I knew I wanted to be a scene, but I didn't know anything other than that. The first thumbnail is based on a photo I saw on Instagram of a silhouetted man with the moon in the background. I thought it'd be cool to have a red moon illuminating the form of a wounded final girl trying to escape the killer, but I wasn't really in the mood to draw a person, so I moved on to another idea. The next idea was pretty basic, just an older looking two-piece window with one of those rectangle locks, you've probably seen it before, and a bloody handprint on the window. Again, it was pretty basic, so I tried something else. The next one was a closer moon with the silhouette of a knife, but I didn't feel like drawing a hand, so I scrapped it. I guess I was just really lazy that day. I did eventually draw something similar to this, but that's for Insta only. Which, you can totally follow me at Playton_art, link in bio. Anyway, I then decided to look at a reference in the many retro slasher photos and screenshots I have saved on my phone. I found this screenshot of a retro style horror game. I don't know the name, sorry. It was a screen cap of an alleyway that I put a silhouette of a slasher in, but it was a little too basic, so I tried something else. I also referenced another screen cap from the same game of a Dutch angle of an alleyway being viewed through a chain link fence, which is dope. I mean, come on, like, it's just kind of cool. I only ended up adding like a little blood pool and a trail to tie it into the retro slasher aesthetic, and I liked it, but I didn't think it was gonna be like the most interesting picture I could paint. The next screen cap I reference was from the hallway of the game Stay Out of the House by Puppet Combo. I mean, like, all of their games are like the epitome of the aesthetic I'm going for, so it's no wonder I fell in love with the thumbnail that I did, adding the shadow of a killer, and moved on to the final painting. I started this one out by prepping the paper with some water, and after a quick sketch, got to the shape of the hallway and I started painting. I do think the angle of the hallway is better in the thumbnail, but you know, what can you do? This piece was super experimental and mostly just playing around with paint, as you'll see soon. But here I just spent time laying down the light and shadows of the piece. Looking back at the footage, I really need a new camera. It's glitching so much and it's so hard to keep things in frame and it never focuses. I'm just gonna start filming with my phone now because Walmart webcam is not cutting it. I then added some weathering to the walls, which I definitely ended up overworking to high heaven. I wanted to make the ceiling a darker purple, but I accidentally ended up blobbing on some cooled gray, and it's just like, okay, we're just gonna clean that up. I tried to add boards inside the wall. If I were to do this now, I would have planned out the weathering and would have stuck insulating out of it, but that's just what I get for jumping in. I mess with the boards way too much during this process. I darken everything up and then the boards, and it's just a mess. I deepen the crevices and corners and brighten up the light source, just trying to saturate the colors and get everything vibrant and stark. I added wallpaper and then immediately covered it up with red. Then I tried to make it look congruent with the other wall, and then covered that up, and then just incorporated little strokes of red to make it look like wallpaper, and it was just so dark. It's okay. It's like, it could have been better, but you know. I deepen the light and just add so much paint, like just blob that fucker up with paint. Oh my god. It turned out fine at the end. We're trying. I then tried to pull it all together with the white liner, and it kind of worked. It's less offensive to me now than at the moment where I was just like, this is not working. I added some nice weathering detail and tried to bring back those boards, which doesn't work, sweetie, give it a break. And then I added the silhouette, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's done, you know, it's there. After playing with the colors and lighting and post, I don't really hate it. Only one more of these to go. Really excited for that video. And I'm actually even more excited for some videos I have planned when this little exercise is over. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps and I appreciate it so much. Makes me feel like I'm doing this for a reason. It's also super helpful if you would buy my art on Redbubble. College is expensive and it would really help me out. Just makes me so happy to see that people like my art enough to buy it. Follow me on Instagram, I upload there regularly, and follow me on Twitch because I might stream again someday. Everything is linked in the description below. Again, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye!